welcome back to a new episode of AGO, Overseas. It's such a pleasure to have you joining us. And I know last time I had a different hairstyle, and as you can see, I switched things up a little. And today is all about hair. And we're gonna try something new once more and visit a new barber to get a buzz cut. Yes, I said it. A new barber to get a buzz cut. So see you in the next clip. So the closest I've been to a buzz cut was in 2015 when I was transitioning from relaxed hair to natural hair, and I allowed my sister to cut my relaxed hair, and an inch alone was left. And since then I have been natural. It was amazing. It's still amazing, and I occasionally trim. However, this video is not about me, so let's get to the real star of the show. Introducing my husband as the star of the show, along with a new barber shop. It's a unisex barber shop, and the barber is Deron from Clean Cut. And so at first I was in the corner, hidden, my camera being a new vlogger, not trying to be in the way. But eventually I asked, and I got a little up close and personal, and at that point a lot of the hair was off, and the barber was just trying to shape it, having some light conversation. As you can see, there were other people surrounding. Our person getting their hair done in one corner of someone was getting their hair done. And this was a second experience with this barber, and he decided to try him again. So he is relatively new to us. In the pandemic, I guess a lot of us, avoided going out and doing our occasional grooming, and we got so accustomed to it. And some people, specialists like nail techs and hairstylists, some of them migrate and also my husband, her barber, I think he did. So we're trying to find something for someone that has a great experience, and so far so good. And I know it might get a little boring to talking about hair, so I started to think about scriptures actually that spoke about hair, and to make this vlog at least define, if not too entertaining. So let me see. Googling the scriptures about hair. I came across Ezekiel 44:20, and it was saying they must not shave their heads or let their hair grow long, but they are to keep the hair of their heads trimmed. So that's scripture was new to me, or if not new, I just couldn't recall it. I guess I didn't pay that much attention. And in looking at that scripture, I realized that it was saying in one instance not to grow your hair long, but in another, not to shave it. So what lesson could I get from that scripture? I think it's trying to tell us not to be too extreme, to be moderate, to find balance. And I think balance is essential to live a life that is firstly pleasing to God, and a life that is helpful to us, because I think, especially in today's society where things are at extreme ends in terms of polarizing politics or views on, let's even say, the vaccine, views on policing, and being from Guyana, well, politics has has driven me to a state of, sometimes feeling like not to even participate, to avoid it, avoidance. And I guess that comes when you're so invested in one extreme, and I think many of us could relate to that. So that's a great scripture, and I saw it in that context. Tell me, if you check out that scripture, again, Ezekiel 44:20, give me your take in the comments. What is the scripture saying to you? And in all things, pray and ask for the direction as you share your revelation. Then I came across Numbers 6:5, which spoke about the Nazarite vow, and it specifically says, during the entire period of their Nazarite vow, no razor may be used on their head. They must be holy until the period of their dedication to the Lord is over. They must not let their hair grow. And this reminded me about Samson's story, and I know it's a popular story found in Judges about this young child being, mother being told, he should not have razor in his head, he shouldn't cut his hair. And then Delilah swoops in and changes that. And it's often, the word Delilah is often ascribed to, young women as being, seducers or people who could distract men from their mission. But I think anyone could be a Delilah, but more than identifying a Delilah, I think it's also important, even more so important, to know the things that make you a Samson in life, whether male or female. Meaning the thing that makes you great, the thing that makes you set apart unto God, the thing that you should not compromise. And for some of us, I guess it's here. If you're a Nazarite, if those people still exist, I don't know. Or if God has a special relationship with you in that regard, He says that's to you through a revelation. Or some of us, it might be avoiding wine, alcohol, or doing all of that. Or it might just involve staying away from something for a particular time period. But you can only know what you should avoid if you read the book. And that is the basic instructions before leaving Earth, the Bible, and also having a healthy relationship with God where you pray and ask for His guidance. And even further than that, fellowshipping with other believers and having spiritual mentors. And this will allow us to know our limits and our boundaries. And I can recall a pastor preaching a sermon about that, the greatest person has boundaries or things that, that keeps them in check, even if they have all this strength and power. And again, he was referring to the story with Samson. And I hold on to that many times as a person, in my field with influence and power. There are things that we all must avoid, and that there are things that specifically speak to our journey that we should individually avoid, and we need to become aware of those things. So thank you for listening to this talk, and as you can see, we're almost wrapped up with this visit to the barber, tell us again. How does the haircut look? I know at this point we decided, I guess, that the buzz cut or bald head might not be happening, but who knows? Maybe one day it will happen. I think we'll settle for, as my husband would say, a schoolboy haircut, so that the hair looks clean and that we don't have to make this trip too often. And so I hope you enjoyed, and we would like to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace unto you, and stay connected.